Imagine a world where the American flag never becomes the global symbol of power, where McDonald's never reached Moscow. Instead, our city had red beer burgers, where Hollywood was replaced by Moscow, and freedom had a different meaning. What if Russia, not America, becomes the world's only superpower? Would the world be safer or far more dangerous? Stay with me because what happens next will changes how you see history forever. Back in the 20th century, the Cold War was not just a political rivalry, it was a race of dominance. The USA had capitalism, pop culture, and the dollar. Russia had communism, discipline, and sheer military strength. But what if, after World War II, the Soviet Union had actually won the global race? If the Berlin Wall never fell, if the USSR did not collapse, if the red flag with the hammer and sickle was raised over the entire world? In this alternative timeline, America would be just another regional power. No Google, no Hollywood, no Silicon Valley. Instead, the center of the innovation would be Moscow, St. Petersburg, and maybe even Siberia. Let's imagine this new world. Global currency, not the dollar, the ruble. Social media heavily controlled and controlled the state. And space exploration, the Russian put not just the first man but the first colony on the moon. In this world, global culture is built around loyalty, unity, and power, not freedom. Schools teach not the American's dream but Soviet duty. And America, it would be struggling, perhaps divided, blamed for its capitalist greed, and Hollywood actors would flee to Canada or Europe to make films banned in their own country. But there is the dark side. In this world, freedom of speech does not exist. There is no Twitter, no protest, no democracy. Your answers, your news, your thoughts, even your music, all controlled by the state. The Soviet world would call it unity, but would it really be peace or silent obedience? Still, many in Asia, Africa, and even India might see this is as justice. Become for decades, the world watched the USA dominate sanctions and manipulate global politics. Maybe a Russia-led world would feel like balance, or would it just replace one empire with another? So what happened to the USA? Without superpower status, it becomes isolated, bitter, and paranoid. The America's dream fades into history books. Millions leave the country searching for opportunity abroad. Imagine American migrants to India for jobs in Russia-backed tech companies. New York losing its skyline glory while Moscow becomes the new capital of the world. Crazy, right? But the question is, would this world be more equal or just differently unequal?